Okay, so you was at the call center. Y'all smoking a little reefer. You got a great idea. Hit the strip. So you hit the strip.
No, so I hit the after hours.
So you hit the after hours, my bad. How'd you find out about the strippers, the dancers?
I want to say I maybe did the after hours for maybe like a month. And then I kind of just was, like I said, it was very raunchy. It's no rules, being that it was in somebody's basement. So I was like, you know what? If I'm doing this, I might as well just go to a strip club where it's security, limits, clientele, whatever the case may be. So I just went to the strip club that was up the street from where I was staying at the time. And I went in there and I was like, I'm interested in dancing. She was like, okay, what's your name? I was like, I don't have one. She was like, think of something. I was like, Gemini. And then
Are you a Gemini?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's stuck ever since.
You know, y'all like to throw niggas off. Your name be Gemini, you a Scorpio. Just so don't nobody know nothing, so I was just curious.
Yeah, no, I'm totally a Gemini. I'm on the cusp of Taurus, but I'm a Gemini.
Oh, what you like? Maybe like 20-something, late 20s?
23rd.
I'm a Taurus.
Hey, gang, what day?
The second.
Okay. I don't know what it is, but I think all people born in May are so damn cool. Whether they're a Taurus or a Gemini. Like, I love Taurus.
All my friends are Taurus, so I feel you. It's just something about, like... And I didn't realize, because obviously, as men, we're not, you know, taught astrology in the way that women are introduced to it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize until I realized. I was like, damn, all my friends' birthdays is one after another. Like when it's May, it's like her birthday, Yeah. Oh, it's my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh. Might as well just do one big party.
Right, so, just party all May.
Yeah.
And I don't know, astrology wasn't, okay, so of course I knew about it when I became a dancer. When did I go through my spiritual awakening? Was it before I became a dancer?
Oh, so wait, you never told me you just went to the club and then the rest is history?
The rest is history. Yeah.
Were you already good at the pole trick? Because I know there's I'm going to preface this. I've never been to a strip club.
Okay.
So I'm aware that there's different types. Like they may call you to the stage, right? You see that in the movie. They call it to the stage. They have people on the floor. They have people that just dance. They have people that do pole tricks. So were you already like, no, I can get on this pole and I'm kind of cut. And I could, okay, no. You had to work your way to it?
These muscles I have now, I did not have then. I was way thicker then. Not way thicker, but definitely I had no muscle definition, more butt, had a little belly.
So you got to be in shape for this.
No, you don't have to be in shape, but you probably have to be in shape to do what I do, but you can definitely not be in shape and still be okay. But when I got in there, I didn't have no stripper clothes. I used like regular chunky heels, and I had this Laker bodysuit from Forever 21, and I wore that, and I told myself, I'm going to spend money on stripper clothes when I make money first. And when I look back at my old pictures, I'm just like, bless my heart.
So you already had the business acumen of, I'm not about to just go buy $700 worth of outfits and I ain't made no money dancing yet.
Yeah, and I didn't even have it like that, which is the reason why I was there, because the call center wasn't enough. So I was really broke and just trying to figure out any type of way to make money. The only limit that I always had was I'm only dancing for money. That's the only thing I knew beforehand, and then everything else I just learned, which is crazy because I danced in Virginia for my first, because I was about to turn 21, and I moved here when I was 22 or 23. Okay, so I danced in Virginia for like my first 2.5 years. Then when I moved to Houston, the way Houston strip clubs operate so different than Virginia.
So what's the difference? Because Houston is like one of those like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, Miami.
Yeah.
What's the difference like in a big city like this?
So in Virginia, we didn't have sections and stuff like that. Like we made all of our money on the stage. It was like a long stage. And it had 2 poles in the middle. depending on what was going on, they would do rotation and call a girl up there and you keep all the money you make. But like on a Friday and a Saturday, it would literally be strippers all around the stage on the edge of it. And as they throw money on us, we just scoop it under us. So we're all up there getting money thrown on us and just trying to keep it in our area.
Y'all don't have that? I'm sure there was arguments with that. Like, no, this was in my area. Don't be trying to.
No, I'm sure there was. I didn't really see them because it wasn't always just like money flying. Like we can tell if there's a guy standing right behind her and he's the only one on this side tipping her. If her dollar slides, we know.
Oh, there's like
scoot
an
it back up.
kind of.
Yeah,
okay.
like it's etiquette. Nobody's tipping you. Why would you take that money? So
the golden rule.
Right.
Got you.
It was like an understanding for the most part. But then when I got here, the bigger stages, the having to go up to talk to people at the tables, the sections. The thing that threw me off the most about working in Houston was how we got to stand outside of the section and hope that they pick us up.
Y'all line up and they got to her, and her?
Yeah, pretty much. Not necessarily line up, but it really be kind of like a first come, first serve. Whoever's the first to get in front of the customer's face and get on their good side, that's normally who'll get picked unless, they already know the customer. But that, being a new girl, knowing damn well nobody knew me, and then all these girls got their bodies done, I was like, there's no way I'm going to survive out here. I was so scared. The first time I actually tried to work, I went to Crazy Bull, which was a terrible club to go as a newbie. And I actually stopped dancing out here for 2 months before I found like...
Because of that club? It was that bad?
It just scared me. I was like, if this is how Houston strip clubs work, I can't...
Going back home.
Not going back home. I gotta figure something else out. Because imagine standing outside the section waiting and then you don't get picked and you gotta take that walk of shame.
So you just waiting for another section to get booked, or you just like, how does that work? What do you do after that?
I didn't know how it operated. Crazy Bull was definitely a section to section to section type club. Now I work at Onyx. So Onyx has multiple avenues of making money. We have the stages, the 3-stage rotation. Then they have like the tables. We can go up to people at the tables. And then they have sections where you can go get in the section. So normally with the sections, unless it's your customer or they just pick just you or one other girl, the sections are the bags where it's like multiple girls that have to divide it. So those are normally the bigger bags. And then you have the tables. The table is like the floor hustle. You move around and that's where you can make your own individual money. You dance with them for a little second, whatever they throw, you put in your bag, you keep moving. With a section, you have to stay in the section until all the money is picked up. Because being that the money is going to be evenly divided between all of the girls, you're stuck there until that money is picked up. And then, of course, anything you make on the stage, that's your
money. Section is like a pooled thing. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
But everybody had to pay the same, like, what they call it, the door fee?
The tip-in.
The tip-in.
Yeah,
everybody had to pay the same thing. How do you decide who goes where?
So no, everybody pays different tip out depending on what time they get there. Like some girls, at Onyx, the tip out fee starts at $7. So I think if you get there at 7 o'clock, it's like $7, and then it goes up 10 to 15 every hour. But
who's in there at 7 o'clock?
Nobody, but some girls just don't want to pay that much to work.
You probably be the same people, huh? If you go to, I feel like daytime strip club. I feel like it's for the regulars.
Yeah, or for the men that work.
I came here to see Lisa.
Yeah,
go get her.
Yeah.
I know what I was just here a couple days ago.
No,
y'all know what I'm on.
Nah, one thing about me, I'm not going to nobody club at 7 o'clock. My cutoff is normally right before 11, because right before 11 is $50. I don't mind paying that $50. Cool. Because I value time too. So yeah, you'll be saving money by being in there, but wasting a whole bunch of time. And I always have other stuff I can work on. Especially during the week, my son has homework. We have to do homework time, reading time, bath time, dinner time. And then I go to work after he's all the way together. So getting there at 7 o'clock is just not even possible.
I mean, plus what time does it close? 5, 6?
During Sunday through Thursday, we close at 4. And then Friday and Saturday close at 5.
So who wants to work 7 to 4 just to save $50?
I'm gonna pay that.
I feel you.
I'm gonna pay that. Cause like last night, even though it was later than I normally work, I paid $100 right before 1, and I made $1,300. So in 4 hours, $1,300 opposed to making money being there from 7 just to pay 7. Hell no. That was $100 well spent.
Yeah. Facts.
And I had got me a little nap in beforehand. I was feeling good. So well rested. Let's do it.
Walked in that whole dancing.
Okay.
You're still watching, almost 2 hours in. We are now on all audio platforms. Zoom in on me so I can put this on the thing. Dear listeners, Apple Music, Spotify, every other audio podcast platform, we are now there. Look up Client Conversations. We're working our best. Our team is small, but we're trying to get all 60-something of the episodes on there just for you to listen to. I know some of y'all can't get the visual. You at work, you know what I'm saying? Your boss tripping, y'all looking at your phone. It's cool. I got you on the audio, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, Client Conversations. Check us out.